Hello everyone, so today we're going to be doing 347 top k frequent elements. It says, given an integer array nums and an integer k, return the k most frequent elements. You may return the answer in any order. So example 1, it has nums 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, k equals 2. So it returns 2 frequent elements, which is 1 and 2. And in example 2, we have nums equals 1, just itself, and k equals 1, it will just return 1. So let's start drawing out the problem. Let me just take a screenshot of this example right here. So the most intuitive solution to this is actually just doing a hash map. So we're going to do a hash map for this. So key value pairs. So we have 1 right here. So 1 is going to have 3 elements. 2 is going to have 2 elements. 3 is going to have 1 element. And we know k is 2, so we return the top 2 element, which in this case is 1 and 2. And so all you have to do is just return the key, which is correct. But however, you want to actually sort the table in descending order, so highest to lowest, because in this scenario it might work, but in another scenario it might not work. So if I just write out nums, let's increase the size, nums, okay, oops. Yeah, so nums equals let's say the reverse of it. Okay. Let me shrink the size real quick, and we can say k will also be 2. Right? So here's example 2. This is example 1. This is for example 1. So if we draw out the table for this, the hash map table, it will be key values. So we're gonna loop through nums, right? And put it into the table. So first it will be 3. And 3, we count, it only has 1, so it has one value. 2 only has 2 values. 1, it has 3 values. And we know k is 2, so our original solution was to return the top 2. However, this isn't the correct answer. We get 3 and 2, but we should be getting 1 and 2. And that's because we're not sorting the frequency list. So in reality, it should look like, if we sort it, it would just look like example 1's table. So now we can implement this into code. So frequency equals this, the empty dictionary. You can also make it like this, dict, but I like to do it just like this. So now we want to iterate through nums. So we're iterating through each value of nums. And if I not in frequency, so this is basically saying, because originally we have just an empty table and nothing, there's no key in here. So there's no element in here at all. So originally there's nothing. So I will not be in frequency. So I will not be in the hash map, right? So 1, we're gonna assign 1 into the table. So we can do frequency of I equal 1, because originally you only see 1 in the for loop. So 1 element for 1 value. So 1 value, 1 element. So it's gonna look like 1. Key will be 1 and 1, like right there. So else, if it's already in the frequency list, you just do frequency of I plus equal 1. Because if you look into the next iteration, so this is the first one, and then there's a second iteration, it's going to see that it's already inside here, so it's just going to increment the value. So to increment the value, it will be 1 and 2. And then it's going to do it again, and it will be 1 and 3. Because there's 3 ones right here. And next up, we're going to see 2 is not in the frequency list. So we're going to throw 2 inside there, into the key. And remember we said we associate with the value 1 originally, so 1. And now we're on to the second iteration, which is the second 2. The next iteration, sorry about that. And we increment the value to 2 because we see another 2, which is this line. And we see the second 2 right here. And now we're at 3. it's gonna hit this if statement, since frequency of I is not in the frequency list, so it will be 3. And remember, we associate with the value 1. And now we hit the end of the loop, the end of the array, so we're done there. Now we want to actually sort it. So to sort it, let me fix the indentions real quick. Looks good. Okay, so to sort it, you're gonna want to do, let's do sorted. Let's make a new variable called sorted frequency, and we'll equal it to sorted. We'll use the sorted function, which takes log n time. So now we do sorted, and we'll call in the frequency table, and we want to actually do dot items to take into account both of the values, key and value pairs, and we can use the lambda function. So key equals lambda of x of 1, and reverse equals true. Okay, so what this line is doing is that this is sorting the frequency item list, right? But now currently when it sorts it sorts it in ascending order. So what this line does, so sorted frequency dot items, it turns it into this 1 3 1 2 2 and 3 of 1. So, oh, sorry, I made that mistake. 1 of 3. So it sorts it based on ascending order, right? But we want to actually sort it in descending order to make it look like this right here. It will be 1 3 2 2 3 1. So that will be where we use the lambda function. And what we're doing here is that we know the list is going to have key value pairs, right? So the hash map is going to have key value pairs. If we do x of 0, we're checking for the key. But if we do x of 1, we're checking for the value. So we're sorting it based on the value. And that's what this line does right here. And reverse equals true is basically saying it wants it to sort in descending order and not ascending order. So it will sort from highest to lowest instead of lowest to highest. So without this line, if we didn't have this line, it will sort it to lowest to highest in ascending order. So now that we have that, all you have to do is just return sorted frequency of k. And you're gonna see we're gonna get like the wrong solution, an error actually. Oh yeah, it's not indented. So let's indent this whole line right here. Okay. So you're gonna see we're not gonna get the right solution. It's gonna say that we're returning the whole table. The whole like 1 3. We're returning the whole key value pair, but we actually don't want that. We want to actually just return the value pair. So I mean the key pair. So for key, return key for key value in sorted frequency. And now you can do k. So this is saying that you want to return the key for the key value pair inside the sorted frequency that we made, and reslice it to return the top k element. And if you run this, it'll work. And there you can submit it. And there, that's the solution. But basically, this is saying that there's two values in the sorted frequency table, right? There's a key and a value pair. So you want to just return the key and not return the value in the sorted frequency. And you slice it to return the top k element. And that's basically the solution. Thank you so much.